Simpson. And Japan have gone absent without leave. This is Whitmore. Hall and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggae Boys who take the lead.
Ball chat.
Greetings, football lovers. Welcome to BCN Sports watch along of FIFA World Cup action, Group A action. I am Benton. Junior will jump on. Yeah, man. Junior will be jumping on. Yeah, he will jump on in a few minutes. But big game, family. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful Thursday evening. Today is June 18. Don't know the World Cup is moving on, and don't know. Hopefully you have had a wonderful day at work. Big game, big game, big Group A matchup right in front of us. L3 versus Mexico versus the Takagui Warriors out of South Korea. So South Korea versus Mexico kicking off in 12 minutes or so. Getting this thing set right. Let's see. Yep, there we go. All right, so South Korea versus Mexico kicking off in 12 minutes or so. This game will decide the group winner. I mean, Czechia versus South Africa earlier today ended in a draw. Yeah, those teams are not at the level of these two teams. So, as they always say, as a kid said, there are levels to this. All right, let's get to the starting 11 for both teams. And, I try to take the starting 11s from FIFA's website. Here at BCN Sports, we try to represent the names of the players. We try to represent it as accurately as possible. Sometimes other sites may have the names written incorrectly. FIFA should have it correctly. So I always try to rely on FIFA. We always try to rely on FIFA's site for the correct spelling and the correct names. Now the pronunciations, I'll try to get them correctly. Coach Javier Aguirre with Mexico. Yeah, he's the man at the helm. Is going to Raúl Rangel in goal. Yeah, Raúl, we're not sure. I'm not sure if we're going to see Guillermo Ochoa in this tournament. But nice to see Guillermo make his 6th World Cup appearance. It would be nice. Let's see. Maybe in game 3. All right, let's get to it. So Rangel is in goal. Vasquez and Edson Alvarez at the base of that center back pair. The two in that center back pairing. Jorge Sanchez is in the right back position. Jesus Gallardo in the left back. And of course, Cesar Montes picked up a red card in the last game or in the opening game. So no Cesar Montes from Mexico. Eric Liria in the 6th. Luis Romo on the right of that midfield 3. Brian Gutierrez is on the left. Leading the line for L3, you have Raúl Jiménez. General, excellent player. Raúl Jiménez exploits are well documented. Baller, Utah baller, excellent baller. We have Alvarado in the right of this front three and Quiñones in the left. And Quiñones scored that goal against South Africa to get things going for L3 for Mexico in the World Cup. So, this game should be an entertaining, fast-paced game, fast-paced tempo play for both of these teams. I expect South Korea to try get up and down on this Mexico team. You know what? It depends. Let me not try to predict what Coach Myung-boo will do, because it's sometimes, when I expect a coach to do one thing, they take a different or a conservative approach. All right, let's get to the South Korean starting 11. Coach Myung-boo is going with in goal. Kim Seong-gu is the goalkeeper. Lee Han-bio, King Min-jae, and Kim Moon-hwan in that back. Seol Young-woo is part of that back in the FIFA setup, Seoul Young-woo is part of the back four, but in the formation layout, we have Seoul Young-woo moving up into midfield. So we'll see how they set up in this as Junior is coming in. King Myung Hwang. And let me get Junior in. Junior, what go on, family? How you doing?
I'm good enough. I watch remote today, so I'm up on the phone.
All right, so Junior is on the phone. Let me get this situated. Junior is on the phone. Close that off. Yo, lock that up. So many windows open, but we finally got it clear. Let me continue run through the starting 11. Lee in midfield. Hwang Imbyo, Pyok Seung Yo, Lee Jae Zon, and Lee Kang Ying rounds out the midfield, and of course the captain Son Heung-min rounds out the attack for this Korean outfit. Junior, talk to me about this Korean team and talk to me about the L3 Javier Aguirre's Mexico starting 11.
But,
yeah, cameraman, I work already.
I don't even find the channel yet. But yeah, so this game, I think the first game of the rounds have been warm-up games for some. And I think this game for some teams, the second game, is going to tell us a lot about where these teams stand. And I think a lot of questions will get answered today for both South Korea and Mexico. And this game can catapult one of these teams to a pretty decent run. I don't think either will really make it that far, but you can get a nice jolt to your World Cup campaign today, especially Mexico that they're hosting. I mean, all they have to do is win. They get the 3 points, they qualify for the next round. So that's the aim right now.
Get the 3 points. The game is being played in Estadio Guadalajara. Yeah. Keys to the game for you for both of these teams. I mean, I would love to see South Korea just have a run. Have a run at Mexico. Just go out and play with those wide players and have a go. Let the chips fall where they may. No
that's the
sitting
key.
off and no sort of conservative approach. But I mean, I could be wrong. See how this coach go about it.
I think that's the key to both teams, actually. I think the key, I mean, Mexico without it goes without being said. They're the hosts, right? So there's no sitting back allowed for them. It traditionally in Mexico, it just doesn't happen, right? So this game could resemble to in some aspect Panama versus Ghana yesterday. And that's the key to the game for me is who's going to win this horse race. Can they make it a horse race or who wins it?
Yeah, so winning this group, and I need to take a look at the bracket. But winning the group, of course, give you a more favorable opponent in the next round, if we want to call it that. So both of
Yeah.
these teams ultimately should be going full tilt here. I mean, um, South Korea will say, well, we have the bug team of the group probably.
So
South Africa at the end. So
yeah, a soft soap, but South Korea, um, let me see. They will be paired up with Switzerland. So I have, for my prediction, I had Mexico winning the group and South Korea finishing second. And based on how it works out, I think the second in this group plays against the second in the Canada group. And the first in this group plays against the I think third place of Group H are one of the best third place group teams. That's what winning first
okay.
in this group comes out to. So if you come in second, chances are you're going to play against Switzerland, maybe.
Okay.
Um, our let's put it this way: the winner of Switzerland, Canada.
Okay. BM, big up. BM says greetings. All right, so in the formation layout that I've seen is that, you know, they have Korea in a kind of a 3-4-3 sort of deal. But I expect that to kind of drop to a back five when Mexico is on the count. I expect the wide players in that defense to kind of rotate back and one the wingers to drop into midfield. Do you feel that same sort of approach, back five, maybe back four, when in a defensive posture?
Yes. But that would mean that Mexico is balanced in attack down both wings, because if I'm not expecting South Korea to be passive. I'm not expecting South Korea to be thinking defensive, right? So their wingers, though, in that 3-4-3, is more. I would expect them to more track the runs of the Mexicans. If it's going to become a horse race game, so if Mexico is breaking down the right, if the guy on the left wing is not breaking down, then the Korean don't have to drop all the way back. So yes, if we see, or let's put it this way, if we see South Korea played with a flat back five, that means that Mexico is in the ascendancy and playing hard.
Are you okay with the start again? Of course, Uruguayan referee Gustavo Tejera is the man in the middle. Are you okay with Son going down the middle again? We saw this in game one. This seems to be the strategy of coach Myung-bo.
Well, I guess they're trying to save him. I guess is that what him do? I don't know. But am I okay with it? Sure, because it's not like him have Premier League fitness. And what we saw in the last game, there are some question marks around his speed. So I'm okay with it. But remember, I think the Mexican captain got a red card the last game.
Yeah, Montez
Center
got a
back.
red card. Yeah.
Right. So how does this affect Mexico's communication in the back when they did not look the sharpest against South Africa? South Africa did find some joy against them. So we can't really sell South Korea or sell Mexico in this matchup like they're going rush and run down South Korea throat. So I think this can be a very good game. I really think this could be a very good game.
Yeah, BM says 2-2.
Yeah, that's all
Both teams will be playing
like
attacking football, BM says.
Yeah. And remember, what name? Quintero, what name?
Who?
The black Mexican.
Quiñones.
Quinones.
Julian Quiñones.
Make us say.
Only here on BCN Sport, the black Mexican.
Well, sir, how else would you describe him?
The Mexican left winger.
No, he's the black
Number
Mexican.
16.
He is the black Mexican.
You know, the goal, the one who scored the first goal for Mexico in the last game.
He is the black Mexican.
I mean, all those things are facts, right? But no.
I wonder if they call him Django.
Django, as in Django from the movie?
Yeah, black cowboy.
Those are the views of Junior, not Balchan, as BM would say.
Why would it? As we have kickoff.
Yeah, man. Wait, you kick off already?
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. I watch it on TV, so.
I just kick off. Well, no, I kick off, and kicking off became a problem. I restarted the clock, but.
All right, let me pause. I'm going to pause.
You're good. Do what you're doing. No, ball game start. Just
23 seconds. Let me know when you get to 23.
All right, just keep it running. Ball game going. We're keeping late. We keeping the fans abreast of the latest result. If my internet is behind, it's all good.
I'm going to pause it. But there are 30 seconds.
But prediction. I mean, BM says he has
2-2. That 2-2 sound good. I like that 2-2 score.
I think with all the fanfare, I think Mexico will still win this football game. High line by Mexico initially to start off. I think Mexico still wins this football game.
Eh?
And 2-1. You know what? Also, Kim Meje didn't really impress me in that first game against South Africa. He didn't look as authoritative, as commanding as I was expect from a centre back at a Bayern Munich level centre back. Got dragged
Versus
out of
South Africa,
position a
you
couple
talk about
times.
you talk about versus
I,
Czechia.
Czechia. Got dragged out of position a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, what Czechia offers, Mexico don't.
So
The the, the the type of attack that Czechia had, which was big, burly, physical attack. Mexico don't really offer that.
yeah. Mexico in all black and South Korea in what is purple, pink. What is this?
I don't. Is that indigo or
Indigo. I don't know
uh,
what color this is.
what the hell that is? Jasmine? Is it jasmine purple?
Jasmine. Oh, all right.
I don't know. Okay, the Korean them do the holistic, the plant based holistic whatever, and
But
watch your kung fu movie them man, and my boy them have. I feel like I'm digging myself in a hole. Let me stop.
yeah, I will leave you on in your you on you, you on your own on that one.
No, but you know what I'm talking about. The man them had some plants and it's always some jade. That's what I was trying to. The jade stones.
You're on your own on that one, Junior.
Yeah, somebody said, sir, that's not Korean, that's Japanese.
Yeah. I don't know. Somebody might point that out of a free kick.
By the way, as we talk about as somebody, I'll get up, man.
Luis Romo.
I'll get up.
Asking for a yellow card. Isn't the referee supposed to
Yeah,
kind of cut out these things? No, yeah, a yellow
yeah,
card could be given.
yeah. Could be even
Yep.
worse.
This is a
Worse.
pretty nice jersey. Actually, no, he's given a yellow card.
Yeah, it is a yellow card. He did
I
step in the
like this this jersey. Is this black with the L3 stripe on the shoulders?
Yeah. Yeah, Mexico always have a nice black jersey.
The
Ever
jersey
since
is this is a
them drop the
nice
black jersey,
jersey.
the black jersey them always nice.
This is a nice jersey. I mean, it's really a nice jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how many of us will be lining up to buy the South Korean jersey, but this Mexican jersey is really high level fashion when it comes to
Yeah.
football.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Them, they always have some good jerseys, as you point out.
Now, since we're talking about kung fu and Ray, I know I'm not insinuating.
Yeah.
Did you know? Did you know that the Shaolin Temple, the Shaolin monk kung fu movie that we used to watch? Did you know that they never exist the way the movies portray them?
I think I read something like that.
I think they burned it down. The temples were burned down, and some tourists go there, ask about it, and the man them say, "Boy, this sound fruitful, and just buy into the hype."
Yeah. I think
Here's
I read something about that, but I still watch those movies though.
yeah, one.
I think
I
I
know
do.
people. I'm not saying it's South Korea and the Koreans.
Yeah, I don't know what's the relevance here though.
I just think because Korea have the jade stone look.
Next thing you know, you're telling me about Wu Tang Clan
Yeah,
versus the Shaolin Temple.
I'm actually heading to Wutan.
you know, ball across the field, yo, head out. Mexico looking very good down this left side, trying to get down this left wing.
Early days.
I don't like to see the captain Heung-min son in this floating down the middle. Nah, man, put on Wang Chi and let Wang Chi go down the middle.
Yeah.
The bigger, more burly, physical baller that plays for Wolves.
Yeah. No, something I should point out though is that Mexico with a long shot from 18. Something I should point out though is that um we see the flat back five that you talked about earlier that we could possibly see for Korea. They're in a flat back five right now. That means they're getting pegged back. And also, even though they have a flat back five, Mexico is still finding diagonal balls to their forwards, and they're isolated against one defender, which is kind of weird. Look at that flat back five by Korea. And
Yeah,
yet they're still getting the ball out to the wing to feet, and the player can even stop and turn.
yeah. And the layoff. All right, so those shots from outside, we have a shot there from Gutierrez, Brian Gutierrez. That Brian should be doing better on that effort. I'm sure he would like to have that one back. But you want
Right.
to test goalkeeper Kim Singyo in goal from that distance. What, 20 yards out with time?
Yes, yes. But it also looked like Korea is willing to let Mexico test their goalkeeper from way out because they're all sitting back.
All right, look at how Liria picks up that ball in midfield. A
Right.
bit of space. So it's
Yeah.
like the midfield for Korea is dropping, giving the Mexican midfield too much space.
Right.
I'm sure Coach Myung Bo will be having a discussion with his coaching staff about this.
All right. So Korea now in the 3-4-3.
All right,
So
so
them
no,
now in the 3-4-3. I look
so
at number 7 standing wide open for Mexico.
all right,
And they try to get
and
him.
Rangel, the goalkeeper, is trying to draw them out, draw South Korean players up the field. And
Right.
Korea said, "All right, we'll push you up to try to give you that space behind." Now the pass from Rangel, he's not any Edison or Ederson of Man City like legs. Just went to a Korean player.
Yeah, but that's virtually an impossible pass. Because the goalkeeper is trying to make a pass from um 55. I've tried to make a 55, 56 yard
Yeah,
pass to a
it's
player with a defender standing no more than 8 yards away from him.
not many
That's
goalkeepers
easy.
can make that.
No goalkeeper can. That's an impossible pass.
Edison made Edison
Nah,
made
nah, that's an impossible pass.
Edison made those passes. And that was the thing that was
No,
really
no,
impressive because remember he started out as a left back, I think,
yeah.
and not as a goalkeeper or some sort of fullback. Speaking
Well,
of,
big up my brethren Cushion. Cushion tell me one time, and the man say, yo, if you're going to make a 40, 50 yard pass, and you have a defender standing 5 yards away from the guy that you want to pass the ball to, think about the speed. You have to kick the ball in 50 yards faster than that defender can move in 5 yards.
yeah, that ball has to move and it has to move accurately. Here's Mexico down the right side. Korea, shutting the door there. South Korea, that is. South Korea playing all the way back to Kim Sing-yo in goal. Ball pushes right to Lee Han-bio. Looking to get Yeonmin Son behind. Is he on?
That must be offside. That
Mm.
must be offside. Ain't no way, man.
The flag didn't raise, Junior.
No, it must offside, man.
I want to see that one again, but clearly Yeonmin Son is
No, he was
receptive to
running.
making that run.
He was running 12 yards free. If he was offside, I would be worried. I hope them show that replay again.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see a replay. And of course with Cesar Montes out, of course picked up a red card for Mexico. The communication in back, as you mentioned,
Yeah.
is gonna be it's not seamless.
Yes.
I mean.
Now, for somebody like me, as we start doing watch alongs and you try to be accurate and stuff. You notice the markings on the fields. You know, like in the NFL, they do it by 10 yards, right?
Mm.
The markings on the field is 6 yards.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Is the other day I just noticed that. How we know it's 6 yards, you have the 18-yard box, and it's 3 lines to get to the 18.
Mm-hmm. Here's Quinones trying to go through the middle. Referee, soft foul there called by the referee.
Yeah, but one thing is for sure, though, Korea is aware of Quinones. They are aware of him. Who did the ball, brother? A Tenag? What about like Tenag, man?
I am not sure. He has a FIFA lapel, a FIFA pin on, so I presume the one next to him. I don't even know.
I might be Korean president.
I was
Korean.
that's what I was gonna say, but then I was like, well, they have
The
South
FAs.
Korean members of FIFA too, so I'm just gonna leave that one
Yeah.
out.
I mean, he's a long time Korean baller.
Or maybe, yeah. Look like beautiful Saturday evening though there in Guadalajara.
Yeah, but you know, they're still going to need the hydration break.
I see that you're not a fan of these hydration breaks, Junior.
I'm indifferent. I don't hate it, but I'm definitely indifferent towards it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I mean, it's necessary. It disrupts a team's momentum. I
Yep.
am a fan of it only if it's necessary, and when it's necessary, it's hot weather, 90 degrees conditions, high 80s, high sort of difficult playing conditions, But
Now you know what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for some heavy rain for fall during one of these games, and then go to hydration
yeah,
break.
they
But
will. I mean, rain or fall. I think there was a game today, and rain did not fall, and then out there have hydration break. So
they might as well just call it quarters.
yeah, so I mean, it's a chance for the coaching staff to kind of get or make some adjustments. I
Yep.
mean, and while you and for viewers at home, they get a bag of commercials
I get a bathroom break.
and a. We can't we can't sit and stand for 45 minutes without going to the restroom. I see. With some of us.
Hey man, we're getting old, man.
Still 0-0 family 13. We're in the 14th minute of play. No clear-cut chance to either team.
South Korea now playing the high line. I see they're now pressing.
Yeah, trying to invite this this Korean press on. Brian Gutierrez out wide. Finds looking for Quinones, but not on the same page. Cleared out by Kim Jae there in defense for South Korea.
Or 3-3. So now they're in a 4-3-3. But look at how the defense is now leaning to the right. So you see that back five that we're talking about, that left winger now is playing a little bit higher.
Yeah.
So they want him to press a little bit higher.
Raúl Jiménez couldn't let that one stick. And the referee has called a foul here. BM says the hydration breaks are an excuse to sell more ads. Nothing to do with player safety. I think FIFA... South Korea over the top, ball into the box, cleared out off the line by Edson Alvarez. A very good flick there from the Korean player. It was Son Heung-min, and he was offside.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Referee, AR, that looked tight, Regin.
Yeah, but he still never scored though.
Yeah, still never score, but now Mexico get a free kick. Them shouldn't get a free kick. You stop the pressure.
But they were in possession, so that's all right.
Because the right back seemed to may have played Son on there.
Yeah. Yeah. Warning signs, though. That's the second time. And to
Here
South
comes
Korea
South
now.
Korea again, Junior.
Yeah, the press is now working. Oh, look at that tackle.
Yeah, brother, foul that you can't just knock over the man. Yeah, what kind of bad man thinks that? That's not football. How is that not a foul?
I don't know what the referee saw. And it's right in front of the linesman, too.
Right in front of the linesman. I get it. Mexico trying to get Jorge Sanchez down this right side. And then, so the opposing thing is important for Mexico. They have to get Sanchez and Jesus Gallardo overloading one side of the field. Gallardo down that left, and Jesus, Jorge
Offside.
Sanchez was offside. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it's, because Raúl Jiménez needs those cross.
Yeah. Yo. Look, the Mexican defender didn't care about the ball a while ago. He make sure it run right into Son.
Yeah, man, they are very much worried about Son Heung-min. They're very much worried about him. I mean, Edson Alvarez. Didn't Edson Alvarez used to play in the 6 for West Ham?
I think so, yeah. I never remember Alvarez as a defender, to be honest.
Yeah, so now this Javier Aguirre decided, like, you know what, for L3, he's gonna be playing in. Yeah, I mean, Mexican fans looking a bit nervous there, Junior.
Almost. Because Korea, we thought in the first 5 to 10 minutes were a little bit too passive. Now that they've gotten their legs beneath them, they look to be in the ascendancy.
And Mexico is struggling to keep possession.
Yeah.
They're easily give ball turnover by Alvarado. I mean, come on, you just got the ball, brother.
Yeah, they're not winning the second balls.
And South Korea moving this thing around quickly.
But look, but they eat that crossfield ball and then eat that header. And now,
Yeah. But always there to help his team is Kim-min-jae. And
he always there for helping team.
Kim-min-jae not doing too well helping the team
You're chopping this out,
with his clearance. All right, I will say, I don't know if this is a fair assessment, but I think the referees are letting some of these dives go. They're ignoring some of these dives, and there was just a dive a few seconds ago where a Korean player just threw himself to the ground. And the referee said, "Brother, ball into the box, Quinones on the end of it, and saved by Kim Sing-yo." But it seems like it came off the defender. Was it, or was it Quinones?
Whatever though is a good try. You know, it's a good try.
I no, it didn't touch any of them.
I think it touched Quinones.
So interesting move there by Quinones and Raúl Jiménez. Jiménez pulled back and allowed Quinones to cut inside, pull to the left. Raúl Jiménez did.
Because I think it's fair to expect Kim-min-jae to always track Jimenez. So that will give that space down for the others to run into. So that means Korea will have to make sure their communication is spot on as well. Guys, one thing we see with Quinones is that he has no problem coming back to the middle and no problem being the target man. That means there has to be a lot of communications in the handoffs.
Yep, a lot of communication. By the way, speaking of Korea, South Korea specifically, if you have a H Mart in your area, South H Mart sells this red peas ice cream. Check it out. Give it a try. Red peas ice cream.
Oh yeah, I never had. I've had it.
You've had
tasted
it?
Yeah,
What's your thoughts on it?
it's
Or
all right.
red beans ice cream. The same red beans we're putting the
The
rice on
same
first.
red peas, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's all right. But you know, if there was ever an ice cream that you would think a Korean would make, is red peas ice cream.
What?
Because it's just that's the most Korean thing ever. It's healthy.
Yeah, I mean, all right. If I'm gonna say this other one, if you're ever near a South Korean town here in Atlanta, check out the Korean oxtail. South Korean oxtail, long ball over.
Well, I've never had that, but the H bar, our H bar by
Yeah.
me, and people, and no, and I'm not trying to be funny. Well, I'm trying to be funny, but I'm not trying to be insensitive. There is a hot dog um place. You know the place, you know the name? Mistress Dog.
Yes.
You know what Mistress Dog? And they sell like corn dog and
Yes. So you
but it
got
just
yourself a corn dog, Junior?
yeah, the one with the potato in it, with the French fries that they put in the corn dog itself.
Okay, all right. I'm not sure if the Jamaican public would be okay with you eating corn
Hell
dog.
no, that's why I bring it up. And that's why I said I'm not trying to be insensitive, but the irony in the name.
Ball out, and it's
Goal
looks like
kick.
a goal kick there and here, just as we said earlier, the hydration break right on cue.
Yeah.
The 22nd minute, 23rd minute of the game. Your thoughts on, you know what? Maybe we should take a hydration break. Your thoughts on the first 22 minutes of the football game.
I think it has been as expected. Both teams going at each other. It hasn't been back and forth though. It has been in spells. Mexico had the start in the early part, and then Korea kind of came back and
Yeah, cameraman.
wow.
Yeah, cameraman.
It's not only yeah, but wow.
Yeah, cameraman at work. Yeah, sorry, Junior, go ahead.
Yeah. So
By the way, smash the like button, people. Subscribe to the channel. Go ahead, Junior.
yeah, so it is the thing though that we have to highlight is what this hydration break does. Because I think, as we're looking at the offside again for Son, it was that close. But what I think though is that South Korea would have not wanted that hydration break. They would have loved to get the next 22 minutes to be played straight. Now Mexico get a chance to take a step back, take a breath, and say, all right, they are pressing us doing this, blah, blah, blah. This is part of the adjustment that you were talking about, the opportunity to adjust. So Mexico say how it goes for them, but I think Mexico is still being very threatening. A lot a lot of those diagonal balls in between the three defenders in the back three. They are finding some joy. They're just not winning the second balls as yet. And we know it's just going to come in ebbs and flows. So I think the game is finally poised. I really do.
Yeah, and it's a fast pace up tempo. Both teams are going at it. They're not sitting back and just trying to take a point or anything. They're both teams are open for it. I was a bit concerned about South Korea maybe taking a conservative approach. But it's good to see that the coach and decided to have a go.
Right.
Yeah. Speaking of World Cup action, family, it seems like Boston is winning the city vibes as one of the hosts of the FIFA World Cup here in the States, or anyone for that matter, whether it's in Canada or in Mexico. It seems like Boston seems to be the place where there's the most fun.
Well,
Have you seen those videos of the Irish fans there or the Scottish fans?
yeah, see, and them drink Boston Dry.
Yeah, man, them drinking beer. The man, yo, they're drinking the city dry, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, imagine you have all yard restaurants in Boston. Yo, start sell Red Stripe, Heineken. Any beer you can find. Just put it on the thing. You know? I mean, but it's good to see. I saw, I think there's a video of a Boston police officer juggling a ball. And he did it for quite a while, and then he saluted the crowd when the ball dead. Just one sort of seamless transition to a salute. And the fans them just jump all around him, and the vibes look nice. A bag of drunk people and a police officer. When do you see that?
Yeah.
Or a person in a police suit, at least.
Yeah.
But game back on. Here is Son. Turns it inside. Ball all the way. You know what? South Korea might win this football game. I've been pleasantly impressed with the way they have approached this game.
Yeah, but you see, the game is so finely poised. I agree, but Mexico has had the better chance so far.
Jiménez, get the hell up, man. Earlier results in FIFA World Cup action: Canada battered Qatar 6-0.
Yeah.
Czechia and South Africa drew 1-1. Switzerland defeated Bosnia-Herzegovina 4-1. Thoughts on those results, family?
Not expected. I did when you think about the Canada result, I wouldn't say I expected Canada to win 6-0, but that early red card definitely to the wins out of Qatar seals, right? So Canada just took advantage. This first two groups really, especially the Canada group for me, don't really work much, to be honest.
Okay.
This game right here is a pick at this group. But to me, the World Cup game them continue tomorrow.
Yeah. A few empty seats there in the stadium.
Yeah.
Which is a bit strange for a game in Mexico.
Well, it's a work day, and we know that they take care of the city, they take care of the tourists, but we don't know what else happening outside. That beautiful ball here. Wow.
Yeah, just couldn't. And another offside, though. Lee Jung-sun there, trying to sneak ahead too quickly. Yep, definitely offside. So there's something for the ball over the top for South Korea. Yeah. Somewhere the video analysts identified an issue with Mexico with ball over the top.
Yeah.
And if you notice, South Korean players are making those diagonal runs along those lines and try to cut behind quickly.
Yep. Mexico in position here, looking for that long diagonal ball. And finally, Jiménez is able to win the second ball.
Gutierrez, all right. Gallardo, Jesus Gallardo with a cross over everyone, retrieved by Raúl Jiménez. Sends it back. Mexico still maintains possession. Alvarado with it. And the ball is all the way back to Edson Alvarez. Alvarez finds Sanchez. Sanchez back to Alvarez. Alvarez to Vasquez, and Vasquez all the way back to goalkeeper Heung-min. And Heung-min getting a bit of pressure there. Finally cleared his lines. And referee's calling offside.
Offside, yeah.
Coming from an offside position there is Mr. Alvarado.
So both teams using the highlight to their advantage.
Yeah. BCN Sports watch along of FIFA World Cup Group A action. Smash the like button. Family, subscribe to the channel. Happy Juneteenth. So all those tomorrow, make sure so you get out and do something and learn a few things.
I'm
The
taking a day off from work.
so you're not what? Say that?
I'm not working tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
supposed to grill, but offside again. That offside?
That one looks. Yep, another offside. And that one was probably by a countryman.
Eventually,
Yeah, he's
if
way offside. So this even still the play continued all the way down to even across.
eventually Korea going to break one of these offside traps. Sir.
Yeah. You said you're grilling tomorrow.
Yeah, supposed to.
Okay. What you grilling?
That's on Trenton on the grill, man.
Bye.
I don't even buy the Trenton yet.
No wonder Rasta born in the heart.
Well. Well, I might do the watch along. I might do the America watch along. Cause that America Australia game.
While Trenton is cooking in the background.
Yeah, that US Australia game might be a damn good game.
You know what? I will watch the game. And I should be on site. I should be at home. But I hope the hype. I hope Australia don't show up and just fold like a cheap tent.
But I've been looking at the way they played in the first game. I don't expect them to. The referee said, "Get up, boy, get up." Funny.
Mexico struggling to get the ball into Raúl Jiménez family.
Both teams really are struggling to get the ball to their target, man.
To the target, man. Yeah.
That's why I said the game is so finely poised because Mexico is one poor breaking or lapsing concentration away from South Korea getting a one-on-one break on the goalkeeper. And it almost feels like it's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
It really does. While Korea, they are banking so heavily on their back three, winning these aerial duels and getting the second ball, that it almost feel like it's a matter of time before they break as well. So it's almost like a steering match. And let's see who blink first.
4 games on schedule for tomorrow. USA versus Australia at 3 p.m. Then at 6 p.m. Scotland, Morocco. So USA versus Australia is Group D action. Scotland versus Morocco in Group C. And at 8:30 p.m. Brazil versus Haiti at Group C action. Don't know. Hendrick warm up. And the night runs out with Turkey versus Paraguay at 11 p.m. So
Yeah,
wall
football
to
game.
wall coverage tomorrow from BCN Sports.
I'm definitely doing the 3 o'clock game. I don't know about the Morocco game still, but definitely doing the 3 o'clock game.
Definitely Brazil versus Haiti. Lock in and lock in.
Pending. Yo, who that brother there? That brother look like one of them mafioso there,
Why you have to say, yeah. Maybe his man's a musician, Bridget. He's a mariachi. Big up Crime Minister. Crime Minister says this is going to be a 1-goal game.
Yeah, I agree with Prime Minister. It's one of them breaking concentration goals too.
Might be a draw. Was it the 2018 World Cup when Mexico and South Korea had that big match with a chance to go through the final group round match? I think it was a very good game between the two teams. I think it was 2018. And it was I think both teams still had a chance to go through to the next round.
Korea did win that game, right?
Eh?
Korea won that game, right? If
I
memory
don't
serves.
remember. Maybe Korea won. I don't remember. But it was a very good game. I think Korea may have won that game, and I think it probably the first time they beat Mexico or something like that. I don't.
Yeah. Look how the brother eat up a lot of space a while ago and have to turn back the ball.
Yeah. Hopefully everyone is cooking Trenton tomorrow.
Yeah, man, Trenton tomorrow, man.
Junior will be putting Trenton on the grill, family.
Hey, man,
BCN,
some
did you
color.
guys see that Mexican beauty? Which one? We didn't see that.
The one that bathing suit.
No, I missed that. When did that go on?
The same one, man, when they take off our jacket and have on our suit underneath, man.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw.
What a turn.
Good ball, yo. Spread the ball, no?
Yeah, man, Korea that them ball.
Yeah.
Love how Korea not them ball.
By the way, Rastaman bond the Trenton.
Good for you, rest of one, what? I was going to buy some group of, you know, some yo, what Jamaica called butterfish is strawberry grouper, right?
I don't even know. I know what Jamaica call. At least I've heard people call butterfish in Jamaica as a saltfish.
Saltfish.
Isn't that the saltfish when you steam it, it just mash up easily?
Nah.
Okay.
There was a fish when look like an alien when we used to call butterfish too, but strawberry grouper, I think, was what we call butterfish.
BM says it's a beauty beside the guy in the shade. The guy that
Yeah, man, I mafioso bad one.
the mafioso guy. Allegedly, according to Junior. I only know two fish in Jamaica. Well, three.
What? Snapper Dr. Awa. And,
no, I mean, doctor thing. Well, yeah,
you don't know Dr. Fish?
Our parrot. Is a parrot.
Yeah, everybody's supposed to know. So you're supposed to know four. You have
four.
Snapper.
I mean, no, all wife.
What?
All wife.
What the hell is what? What that?
Oh, anybody know a Jamaican know this fish named all wife? Let me see if I'm the only Jamaican.
All what?
Old wife.
All white.
Wife.
I don't sprat that.
No, man, all wife is a fish where the skin is hard. You have to rip off the outer skin.
All white?
Yep. You have to rip off the outer skin when you clean it up. Or when you cook it with the skin on and you rip it off. Because the skin is so hard.
That's all river fish which part you come from. It native to which part you come from. We don't know about that.
All wife fish. And
I don't eel.
The reason why it's called all wife is because of the, I don't know. In fact, I have an image here. I'll bring it up. Now that's not exactly the. All right, yeah, I think it looks something like this.
All wife.
Crime Minister says never hear about old wife.
But yo, you know what I think about it? You're supposed to know only for fish, you know.
Wait, well, no. All right. All right. I have an image up. Let me see if I can find. And what happened is that when you roast, it's like a roast fish. It's like a roast fish. And when you roast it, you rip off the skin.
Oh.
It looks something like this.
Hold on, I'm coming out. See what you're showing up on YouTube.
Yeah, man. It looks something like this. BM says never heard of that either.
Oh, okay. Still see the fish at that one.
Yeah, so
yeah,
it's not a scaly fish. It's just something where you rip off once you cook.
Right.
You roast it on a it's a roast fish type of deal. You roast it and then rip off the skin, and then the meat, the flavor, yo.
But you know, you say you're supposed to know enough types of sea creature because when we think about it now, what a ball.
South Korea and shot.
God have mercy.
No, pulling wide there. Yeah, go ahead,
See?
Junior.
So we know snapper. Everybody knows snapper.
Yes, everybody knows snapper.
Everybody's supposed to know parrot.
Yeah. All right. There's
Everybody's
another
supposed
little fish that, from a country you see. Gadami. All right. Yeah, Gadami.
to know about it. Is that sprat? Like what we call sprat?
You ever heard of Gadami?
Nah.
No. So Gadami almost looks like all right, you ever a country them call this thing called tiki tiki. You ever hear them call, you know what is tiki tiki?
All right, Benton. What we're gonna do? We're gonna assume something and know none of them term the way you talk about. Cause
What is going on over Portmore, brethren? You know them things in the world. I don't come from country anywhere.
no.
So into South Korea. All right, so of course you have you have different stages of a fish, right? Life cycle.
Yeah.
And when it's small or infant, you have when you have that look of fears, them call that tiki tiki. But you have some fish, a country where they get barely bigger than that. And that's the maximum them get. And so you can accumulate or catch as many of them there. And we used to eat them a country.
Oh. No, I don't know about that. We know about yeah. So we said parrot, snapper, grouper,
Barracuda.
yeah, but we don't mess with barracuda.
Yeah, because of the worry about the toxin thing.
No, we don't catch them the fish there.
Okay.
Jack. You know jack fish.
Jackfish.
And Jack are the one who have the spine. They have an extra spine on right by the tail.
Yeah.
And it's one thing you'll know. When we used to go catch fish, you always know when you have a jack by your line.
Yeah.
And
And kingfish. All right, so kingfish.
yeah, but the kingfish, well, we can't catch kingfish because they're way out in the deep.
Yeah, I mean, all right,
They go
like
big.
because growing up, I don't see a lot of kingfish.
Right.
So
But you ever eat kingfish raw?
no.
The egg sack.
No.
Yeah,
We
but
not eat a fish egg sack. That a town people thing. We will not eat
no,
them.
no, it don't look like caviar. It look like a sausage.
We don't eat kingfish or fish egg sack. What Junior, what go on at Portmore? The home of the bleacher. You not eat fish sack.
No, you not get raw hill shot.
Here is South Korea driving down the middle. Pass the ball, you shot. But yeah, I mean, no, I've never had any of the what's the French word? The roux? No.
Raw, yeah, call it raw.
No, never have any of them. Like our herring also.
I never only time we see herring are red herring.
Yeah, so we used to get the money used to get herring, but again the
Herring there Caribbean Sea?
at least
Never
we don't know where my grandmother used to buy them, but we used to get some small herring.
Oh.
And but it's mainly fried fish. They were so bony. You just have to fry them and eat them because you can't really steam them fish. They're just bony. And of course when you fry them,
Yeah.
you just chew up the bones. Yo, hey, when I greatest meal, is fried fish, a good fried fish and a piece of warm hard dough bread.
Sprat, yeah, but then you get sprat. When you get sprat, you can eat everything.
Yo, cha-cha. Goal youth! Box cover!
What miss it? A son? No.
No, Jason, or Seong with a miss for South Korea. I've been going to South Korea pronunciation school, but let's see if it work out. Or South Korean pronunciation school. But the hard dough bread, yo, cha-cha. That is some good eats.
Yeah.
No, there's used to be a thing where a country the man used to go out early in the morning and go catch crab. Some
Yeah,
look
man, crab munching. Right
crab
after
in
it rain.
a man who I run back out to see.
Right after it rain, I best time I'll catch
Yeah,
crab.
some look yeah. Yeah,
But
man.
you see like crab now,
Yeah.
ever since me moved come America, I don't think, and this might be blasphemy to the people that will eat crustaceans.
Yeah.
But I don't think I can eat Jamaica crab right now. The mud guy, the crab that we get on Jamaica are basically mud crab.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of crab and lobster and them thing there. I mean, so me not really I know my thing them there.
No, but love, you see king crab or snow crab,
Yeah.
nice. But
Me none of them. Me none of
them
them.
spoiled me, man, because you can eat a whole mud crab at Jamaica. And you don't get the same amount of meat as you get in a one leg out of one king crab.
Yeah, one leg out yeah.
And you
So
see lobster,
yeah,
me grew up think not appreciating lobster.
yeah.
And then you come America now and people love half lobster. And people are talk about this stuff. I say, yo, how lobster at $30, $25 for one lobster? What is?
I mean, it's a good. I don't enjoy it. I've had it. I've tried it. I don't enjoy it. No, it's not. I mean, any of them shellfish that I think the only one I'm really enjoy is shrimp. And them look a pepper shrimp they
And and then that's not shrimp, that's a crayfish.
crayfish. Them pepper
But we
crayfish
call it shrimp. Watch out, turn over the by so with it back door.
yeah. Out
St.
what is it?
Elizabeth. Bada, yeah.
Bada, St. Elizabeth. But I mean, the fried shrimp and curry shrimp and jerk shrimp, yeah, but definitely I would enjoy that. But as a person who I get up in a age, I have to watch them things that with cholesterol and all them.
Yeah.
You know. So, I tell you what though, the other day me there yard and me there Bada, and I say, should I buy any pepper? And you look around and muddy water around the back. I say, you know what? I could go on easy and take myself go on. I get a flashback of the woman out of
What's your name? You're talking about, I know you're
yeah.
talking about. A crab circle.
Yeah. The crab circle lady. So I say, you know what? We take a time and go around we are there, bridge. I don't know, and it's not an indictment on the people out there. I mean, people out there do them thing. But just some reason, crab circle lady just flashing on my head. I'm say,
It's a culture. It's a cultural thing because when we did it, I grew up, I would have never think about that.
yeah.
But even without the lady at crab circle, you go down there, you see, and it's just a different experience.
Yeah. Halftime, family 0-0 at the half. Your thoughts on the first half? Hopefully everyone is doing well. Smash the like button, people. Your thoughts on the first half?
The mere fact that we end up talking about pop culture is an indication to how the game just kind of become a midfield tussle. That's why it is. It just dies in the middle.
Yeah, I think Prime Minister said 1-0, and it looked like it looks like something that could materialize, a 1-0 sort of game. South Korea, I would probably give South Korea a slight edge. And BM said the Mexican team is being booed. Really?
That don't surprise me. That don't surprise me. Because remember our expectation coming into the game was Mexico going to run at South Korea, right? And we were saying, can South Korea match the energy I think you and I both agreed that it was going to be like a horse race. The game started that way for Mexico.
Yeah.
But as soon as South Korea got their legs with them, the game kind of fell into South Korea's control, and they are controlling the pace. I think that's what the Mexican fans. If I think the Mexican fans, they keep it simple. They don't care about. Of course, they care about winning, but they don't care about how they win. They just want to see a certain level of intensity applied to the game. And I think South Korea is taking the sting out of the game for Mexico. They're not holding the ball for long periods of time, which Mexico used to feed off of when they're pressing and attacking the ball with their form of heavy metal. We can't call it heavy metal. What we can call it is and this is culturally appropriate. Fajita football. You go to Mexican restaurant and order fajita
Yeah.
and it comes sizzling. That's how Mexico want to approach again. They want to be hot.
The man said fajita football to box cover.
I don't heavy metal football. I just fajita. One bag of
I
mix up,
just
mix
I
up.
just cast iron and heat a sizzle out of it.
And the
Football.
heater sit and it's just mix up and chamba. And you just put you just wrap a tortilla around it and you're good.
Ah.
That's how Mexico want to approach the game. They want to have this tussle, high energy, high impact game. And South Korea just literally take the game from them.
And
Uh,
for the people who are not familiar with fajitas, Junior, describe what exactly that is.
no, but what I'm going to describe to them is what a Mexican restaurant look like, and they should go there and eat it. If somebody listening to this right now and is not familiar with a fajita, they're either culturally circumcised or racist.
But Junior, we have a global audience, and there's an audience that there's no fajitas or no Mexican restaurants in their vicinities.
Better, you think somebody in a country where you come from the no fajita?
Yeah, yeah, man. Yes, exactly. And we have a lot of listeners across the globe. When you look at our analytics, people from all across the world listen.
Yeah, I know.
So Junior, tell the people them what is fajitas, man.
All right, fajita is a chamba food. It's a mixture of meat and vegetable.
Yes.
So normally it have like and it have cheese in it too. Normally it have like sausage, shrimp or chicken and steak, and it mix
Yes.
up with some onion and bell pepper
Yes.
and
Yes. Yes.
big
Yes.
green onion and a big piece of cheese.
Yes.
Um and some of them come with cactus. If you ever had the one with cactus, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And you get the rice and them something on the side, you get a tortilla. And
Yes.
you
Yes.
mix it up and put it in the tortilla and wrap it up and you basically make like a burrito, a small burrito or a small taco.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody might ask what the hell is a burrito. And at that point, we just say, you know what? I'm getting hungry. But it
And
is a mixture of um a meal that you mix up together based on your preference, and you eat that bit, right? And
yes.
I think that heavy that for me that makes sense of Mexican football. 'Cause I
I,
was going to say heavy metal. They play their version of heavy metal, but I'll be disrespectful to them because they have their fajitas, right?
yeah.
And we saw like the tackle that one of the tackles that we talk about when the South Korean was pushed over. He said, "This is not American football." And
Mm-hmm.
Mexico won the ball there, and that kind of triggered a break for them, even
Mm-hmm.
though they won the ball in their half. That is in a subset is what Mexico wants to be like. We saw when Quinones got the ball in the middle, got bundled over, get up, get the ball down, and move the ball quickly. Right? So South Korea to me is taking that game away from them. And
Yeah.
forcing Mexico.
Yeah. Sorry, Junior. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm good, man. That's it.
Yeah. So, and a key point regarding fajitas is that it's usually served with in a hot cast iron. So it's served
Yes.
at your table with a hot iron and in a hot pot, cast iron skillet,
Yeah.
more specifically, and that is the kind of the analogy here. Is just it's sizzling. It's hot when they serve it. When they serve it, it's something that is sizzling, and you take your fork and you pick out your meat and you add it into the tortilla, the flour tortilla. It's almost like a flat dumpling that is made without oil, like a roll it
Yeah.
out thin. And you know what? We got to talk about Jamaica earlier. You know how many times I made tortilla at Jamaica because we don't know oil?
You made
you want fried
tortilla.
flour and you don't have oil. So you just roll it out
A tortilla.
as thin as you can. And you just say, you know what, let's just put it in a pot and just we flip it over and then we eat it, brethren. It's when they come foreign and we see them say, what? Wait, this is what? Tortilla. Wait, but we make this all the time, brethren.
Wait.
Yep.
So you are telling me
Yes.
you are able to knead the flour and make it spread it so thin
Yeah.
that it can fall like a bread after you fry it?
No, I remember on numerous occasions because I struggle life. We not have no oil,
Right.
and we never call it tortilla. It's like a baked flour. But I don't remember what them call it.
But isn't that a bus up shot? That's a
So, but the bus up shot is more like folding over, as I know it. It's a folding over sort of process.
right.
And the bus up shot, when you fold it over, you usually put butter in it every
Yes.
time you fold.
Yes.
But this thing when we make a country, in my house, because we don't have no butter, we don't have no oil.
Yeah.
We have flour, and we have some salt, and we need the flour, and roll it out, and put in a hot skillet, and then flip it over. And then we just eat it straight like that.
Well, so a self-rising flour?
No, which kind of self-rising flour, brother? We don't know self-rising
So-
flour.
So Benton.
We don't know self-rising flour. Like Prime
Benton.
Minister says, sounds like a roti. Exactly.
A roti, my big.
It's a roti. It's a roti. It's a
Prime
roti.
Minister, if I go, you know what? Benton, I try to sell struggle story. Listen, me, man.
I don't know roti, brother. We don't call it roti. Well, some Indians in the
Listen.
country definitely call it roti. Yes, it's roti.
Me feel say you have some coolie round you. We'll show you that. And you go take it up now and say, yo, we're going to do that.
Brethren,
Yeah, make. Benton.
we wanted to make fried dumpling. I want to make fried dumpling. We don't know oil, brethren. And this is what we have. We had flour and salt. And knead it up and we have some water. Roll it out. Roll it out and put in a hot pot and just flip it over. And then we say, yo, I eat this,
So we can ask you a question, Benton.
Yes, go ahead.
So you have a pot.
Yes, we have a pot.
And is that a flat pot? I'm guessing it's like a Dutch pot or
Yeah, a
Or
flat
was it
pot.
flat?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, a Dutch pot.
Yeah, Dutch pot.
You have water.
Yeah, we have water. Yeah.
You have flour.
Yep.
You have salt.
Yes.
You're not a baking soda. You're not a baking powder.
Yeah.
But you're going to fry dumpling. We can just boil the
You could
damn
have
dumpling.
we do that sometimes. We boil the dumpling too.
Oh, that's a comedy.
We definitely boil it sometimes too. We
So-
definitely boil it. But it's kind of the time of day at the meal, right? It's sometimes like it's a breakfast meal. So you go to school and you just roll it out quickly and put it in a pot and then flip it over and then you just eat that, drink that with some tea and then you're gone to school.
Yeah. But you know.
And, wait, you just eat boiled dumpling so without what? With what? Not even look of butter. Boiled
What kind of
dumpling, you
little
need a look of
butter?
butter with it.
Fry you have salt in that, you die.
Come on, no, who eat straight boiled dumplings, sir, brethren?
I want to tell you. Hey,
I
But
see that
you
is
know-
Portmore struggle right there, sir.
well, but I will say I struggle. I'm more idle. But my best friend, he live in Chicago now. And the man showed me a thing when I grew up. They in that summer when the parents have gone to work and the people them at the house by themselves. So we used to run boat.
Yes,
We
run.
save money and we just run boat. And one time we said, boy, we're gonna make some corned beef and some flour. And I don't remember what happened. I over theme house today. I think he never want to wash the pot. I think I wash him never want to wash the pot. So Well, I said, boy, we're gonna cut up the corned beef and without the onion, but we'll just steam it in the pot. And my best friend said, nah, man, steam it in which pot, man? Nah, him nah cook nothing in that pot. So we say, how you cook the corned beef? The man said, let me show you how he learned to do it. I as one person I ever seen do this. And you're gonna laugh. The man get a pot of water and put it for boil. And take the corned beef, take off the paper from off of the corned beef, and put the corned beef in the can, in the water and boil. And, and cook the corned beef that way. And keep about 20-30 minutes. Then take it out and use the key and open it. And when it goes I scoop it out, it cook nice.
Wait, hold on. All right, so take off the paper if I can.
Take out the paper out of the
And
can
put in
in
a
that boiling
pot.
water.
Okay, so what now onions on the pan of corned beef then?
No, without the onion.
Okay, so you
But
just
it,
boil the corned beef.
but
Okay,
it don't want,
all right.
but it never want to fry it in the pot.
Okay, all right, makes sense.
I forced somebody to do that.
Makes
So
sense.
then
I've never
years,
seen that, but it makes sense.
I remember the corned beef of the oil and the butter in
Yeah,
it
because
already.
you pretty much just need to warm up the corned beef. That's it.
Right, I remember it already have the butter, the preservative butter in it.
Yeah, man.
So me go tell my mother no. And my mother is a biology teacher at the
Yes.
time. And my mother will probably say, so you eat that? So I say, yeah, why? She said, you don't know what heat and water do to metal. And what can have the bacteria when they roll that and when you boil that. I said, boy, I'm a dead yet, you know, so nice.
Secret some toxins.
Yo, Mr. Rabbi show you how to do that, man. I say, yo, that brother is a genius.
So he took the paper off, put the can in water for boil.
I bet the can sit down in the water, boil, and the heat for the boiling water. Heat up the can and cook the meat in the can. It makes sense.
Yeah, because I mean, in the canning process, like when people can foods, I mean, this is part of the sterilization process. So, but that food that already can. If there was bacteria in that food, them secret some toxin in that rust.
Exactly. So that mother say, I lucky, we're lucky.
You know, so
Because you just ferment it and just make it just multiply instantly under the heat. But we're not dead. So we're nice. Yeah, but enough dumpling and can't be feet them days anymore.
yeah, I mean, when you run both, is it a tin mackerel or corned beef? As we get ready for the second half, teams are back out, family, getting ready for the second half. Keys to the second half, family. Keys to the second half. Again, we deviated from the game because nothing are really going too tough.
Boring, yeah, but maintain a concentration. Both teams have to maintain their concentration.
We need a goal in this game. I mean, whosoever can get the first goal will then kind of dictate from here, and hopefully we can get a goal early. No sub at the half. Let's check to make sure, but no, not seeing any sub from either side.
Yeah. You know who has won the World Cup so far in terms of adjustment as Mexico's try. Oh, as right as me said that. Poor touch.
Yeah, poor touch. Poor touch from number 7. Is that Roma? Luis Roma, exactly. Yep. You said who has won the World Cup in terms of adjustments?
Adjusting to the hydration break. It's England.
Everything England win for you is because you picked them to win the World Cup.
Wait till the shot when we have for tomorrow release. But England is the only team that I have seen. Maybe I've missed another team. Admittedly, I've not watched all the games. I've watched most of the games. England made their substitutions during the second hydration break, or the hydration break in the second half, which is ideal, right?
Yeah.
I have not seen a team do that other than England. And I think that, to me, that's genius. I've seen a team.
Man, let's not give England any sort of genius label to them win a World Cup. Come on.
Regardless of who does it, I think I would give them the genius tag as well, because
If
I don't
USA
remember.
did it,
I would say that's a genius
if
move.
if Christian Pulisic came up with the idea, would you have given them?
Yes, I'm not go bad man. I still like that now.
South
Go bad
Korea strip Mexican Luis Romo off the ball again, but cannot capitalize on the turnovers. Mexico picks it back up. Ball is with Alvarez. BM
Yo,
says, long time me no eat corned beef and dumplings. Those were the days. Yo, BM, it's not corned beef, it's bully beef.
Bully beef. Yo, you know, say yesterday, you know, say we reap the 2 cabbage. We grow 2 cabbage this
cabbage
spring.
good. Yeah, you grow it. You big up yourself. Me have
Yeah,
one cabbage I grew from about last year and still can't grow.
What?
I have one purple cabbage I grew from last year and just sit down there, just not moving, just not growing.
That don't make no sense.
I'm just leave it. I just say, make it under.
It not falling?
It started to fall and it just paused.
Or it sprout?
So it's just like, yo.
No, but it sprout. That's not good, man.
Yeah, me just make it under.
My cabbage is small, but boy, I think I'm going to grow more cabbage because it had a different taste to it. And Mexico breaking the press here. This might be it. This might be it, Benton. This might be it.
And it's true.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
And here is Brian Gutierrez, Gallardo in, and Gallardo with a shot.
Craft the ball.
That ball should be going across the box there from Gallardo. Jesus Gallardo must cross the ball. I mean, you have players in the middle waiting for that cross, and he was onside too.
No, nobody did that. Nobody did that, Benton.
He can't pull back.
No, nobody that there.
No, I mean, not the first cross. Just, not.
No cross. Or you mean shoot across the goal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or cut it back.
BM says, my apologies. I mean, bully beef. When you live afar too long. Bully beef. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I used to do the bully beef and cabbage with some dumpling.
Yeah, yesterday the bully beef. It's a long. If full disclosure, I don't eat bully beef anymore. I kind of phase out certain things. Actually, me used to start phase out beef. And then me just continue phase. I eat beef. I don't eat beef. I don't eat oxtail. I don't eat goat. In fact, some people say, what kind of Jamaican I am?
But how you know bully beef? Watcha? Lord of mercy.
What's going on with the goalkeeper? Goal! A big blunder there from Mexican goalkeeper, from the South Korean goalkeeper. Yeah.
And what was the keys to the second half? Hold on to your concentration.
Yep. So Mexico with a go-ahead goal. But he came out, he collected the ball. Kim Si-gyun collected the ball.
But look, even the Mexican team, they're looking around like, yo, we really scored? You sure? They can't believe the goal scored.
Yeah. So, well, all right. We did say the game needed a goal, and we finally got a goal.
You know what? He has to go get it. It's one of those. Yeah. It's unfortunate. From a South Korean perspective, it's unfortunate. He has to go get it.
What do you mean he has to go get it? He has 2 defenders right there. He has Kim Min-jae, and he has Lee whatever with him. The ball is up in the air. He's claiming it. I mean, if you claim it, you need to get it. Don't drop it.
Yeah. Unfortunate. That's how it go.
And Luis Romo, it couldn't have gone an easy, and now the Mexican Fans are going wild. Finally. Game on. And the stadium goes wild. BM says, Luis Romo, I mean, right place, right time. Come on, you have to catch that look like one of the errors them reggae girl goalkeeper would have make.
Yeah.
Come on, you can't make that error there, Bridget. And South Korea was, well, I guess Mexico did start at the second half, right?
Yeah. Same way like the start of the first half. Here they go again, and the referee call a handball. But you know, we've seen this movie before. This is what we saw against Czechia, right?
Yeah. So
So
yeah, they did came from behind, right? Against yep. Man, Cameroon says South Korea go equalize. Big up Cameroon. Hopefully having a wonderful Thursday. Big up local Zian. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. Keeper me. BM Crime Minister says terrible mistake. Keeper has to make that call loud and early. Yeah, man. If you're a goalkeeper and you get the ball, you don't need to drop no ball. You have to be affirmative, get the ball, and make sure you keep. It's not like it was even a contest, brother. You just drop a ball.
yeah.
I know, son. I forgot somebody have to find a goal for South Korea somewhere. Again, I think South Korea's coach, what's his name? Whatever the brother name. Hwang Hee Chang needs to be on the field.
And to be fair, we haven't really heard from Son.
Much.
Yeah, haven't heard
Going
from
down the middle,
Son
other
much.
than being offside.
Yeah.
Other than being the South Korean Nicholas Jackson in this game. Born in an offside. Yeah, I'm not saying Son is like Nicholas Jackson.
That was highly disrespectful. You
Yeah,
could
I'm
have
not
called him.
saying that, but he's been offside a lot in this game.
We could have called him the Korean Inzaghi. Or the Korean Teagat Davis. You gone too far, man.
Yeah, lines. Yeah, cameraman. Throw into South Korea. And by the way, people would have encouraged to watch the games on Telemundo. Even though the Fox coverage with Zlatan and Henry, top level coverage. Zlatan and Henry. Zlatan's personality very funny for this sort of.
Yeah, but then you have Lalas that is there to make it Caucasian enough.
Yeah, but I suspect Zlatan will put Lalas in his place. I haven't listened to them.
Oh, constantly. It's a constant
But I think Zlatan. That's salad boy. But I think Zlatan will put but goal youth! This must be watch out! Hey boy, son, take a shot now! You know what? I just call you Nicholas Jackson. And look what you did! Exactly Nicholas Jackson-esque. Take the shot, man!
It's something I tell my daughter all the time when she's playing basketball. The defender is not going to disappear. You might as well just attack. It's the same thing. Son look like him waiting for the defender to move out of the way.
Yeah, like, come on. And then he's pitting and twisting and, yeah, brother.
Just shoot.
That's exactly what Nicholas Jackson would have done. Well, actually, Nicholas Jackson would have found a way to be offside.
Yeah, well, I will unbundle over or fumble or something.
Yo, Korean coach put on Hwang Cheng Yi or whatever.
It looked like somebody getting ready to come on. Yeah, somebody coming on. No, yeah, number 18.
It's not. Let's see who's number 18. Number 18. Oh, it's the one. Did he change the game the other night? I think he did score, you know. Oh, Hyung-gyu. Junior. Oh, Hyung-gyu.
Yeah. Or they're making two subs. And taking off number 10.
Come on, Fifield.
And I hear boy this a come on.
Yeah, number 11 is coming on. Huang
They
Hee
take
Cheng.
off Son.
Come on, that's strange. I did not
Wow.
see that one. I call him Nicholas Jackson S and the man take him off.
Yeah.
No,
I guess
that's
I guess they
not the
get you ready for
sub. That's
South
not the
Africa.
right sub, coach. What is that?
I guess they get you ready for South Africa.
What kind? Oh, that is a head scratcher.
Yeah. And you know what? It works out for them because they are going to play the second place team out of the Canada group.
Which is Switzerland. Or
Yeah,
is,
well, whoever, but is easy money, whoever it is.
I don't understand the taking off Son. I don't understand. I know we have a yellow card coming for South Korean player here, number 8
Number 8.
for South Korea. Young Ho with
Yo, it's a ratty tackle, you know.
yeah, it's a ratty tackle, it's a strong tackle. So take me into the thought process of that sub, Junior. You take off your captain, your goal scorer, you played him down the middle, and then he didn't deliver, and then you take him off. So he, I mean, I don't think Son should be playing down the middle.
I can only guess that they're looking for more dynamism up at the top. It could be a pressing thing to cause Son really not really being effective with the press. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the thought process is. But the coach know inside. I know he knows the identity that he's trying to get. So make us see if it work.
Yeah, you know, I said today, a wasp or maybe 2 wasps stung me, and I need to go deal with this thing here right now. Yo, people, I'm so far. Junior, you have the show.
Come on, yeah.
I need to go put some hydrocortisone on this thing, yeah, because
Gala was bite you.
I think it was only 2, but
I
the
can't tell
thing
when last
move
time
away
something
right
bite.
now.
Yeah, I got you.
Eh?
Yeah, man, I get you.
All right.
South Korea down 1-0. Let's see how long, and anybody type in the chat. I can't see the chat right now. So actually let me see if we can pull up the exchange. Well, South Korea is probing. Like Benton just said a while ago though. Curious substitutions there. One can only think that the coach wanted, I don't know, something more that Son is not giving them. I don't know. Or maybe this is a wake-up call for his team. I don't know. But either way, like you said earlier, we've seen this movie before. We see South Korea went down against Czechia and they fought their way back and come from behind. So let's see if they can do the same thing now. And here's a substitute. Something that we did not see earlier, running at the Mexican back line and like an offside. One thing that's going on notice though, if the results hold, Mexico will be through to the second round. Prime Minister said taking off the biggest goal threat when you are goal down. This man is not Roberto Martinez. Says Son don't look injured either. BM says Zlatan called Lalas and London Donovan ignorant and ear. Yeah, yeah. Um, you know, since we do done couple shows and radio and couple visual shows. Cause BM says somewhere say he get the feeling Harry and Zlatan don't respect Lalas. Actually, I think it's the opposite. I think their producers sat down and said, look, here is the formula that work. South Korea is in possession, probing in the back. Mexico now, not really a high line, but they're starting to fall back a little bit. In their back five, it looks like. Here's South Korea. Can South Korea find an answer? Will we have to wait until after the hydration break for South Korea to find an answer? That's another thing too, because the hydration break is coming up in 5 minutes. So can Mexico survive to the hydration break? That's another key thing now. And what will South Korea do coming out the hydration break? How will they approach the game? So many things left here as they're now looking to the far right. And miscontrol and the ball goes out for a throw into Mexico. But what I'm saying though is that Zlatan and Henry, what they're doing to Lalas, I think it's planned. Well, not Zlatan and Henry. It's Zlatan mostly doing it. But I think it's a planned thing. And Lalas is basically giving up alley hoops. Mexico caught here in the press as Jiménez taken down, and it's a free kick to Mexico deep in their own half. But they're very, very lucky here for Mexico. As Raúl Jiménez now doing his best, hold up here, impersonation. 2 minutes or 3 minutes to the hydration break. Can Mexico survive to the hydration break? And then let's see what South Korea does coming out of that.
And
That's
let's see
part of the
how
strategy.
the hydration break disrupts South Korea. Good turn, youth.
I think it has a chance of disrupting Mexico more than South Korea,
That's South
actually.
Korea.
Yeah, because Mexico now seems comfortable. They seem compact and comfortable and not really facing any imminent threat from South Korea. Now the South Korean coach have a chance to put his troops back together and say, here's how we're going to attack the next 20 minutes. So
I thought South Korea was pushing for an equalizer, but
they want to get to an equalizer, but nothing really materializing. The game is just locked into the midfield right now.
Prime Minister says taking off your biggest goal threat when you're a goal down. This man is not a Roberto Martinez. So yeah, the Prime Minister leave Roberto Martinez alone, the big manager. All right. Prime Minister also said Son don't look injured either.
Yeah.
BM says South Korea has been very poor tonight. I don't know if it's very poor. I think they've just.
It's an even game. It's
yeah,
a game that
I don't think they were far. That error just kind of disrupted the entire.
Right.
Just mash up the meds, so to speak. And he has also elevated Mexico. Hype no, and Mexico is looking to probably kind of score one more goal and kill the game off.
I think that is our impression, but I don't think the game has changed.
Yeah. Okay.
I think our interpretation of the scenario that is presented to both teams is that, but the game itself, the quality of the game, the direction of the game has not changed, and that speaks to the substitution that was made by South Korea. There hasn't been really much change to the approach, to the tactics. It looks the same.
I must give Kim Min Jae a bit of props here because I think he's done quite well on Raúl Jiménez.
Yeah.
Mm. Surely South Korea might be getting shot, youth. Good pass. Brethren, leave the ball alone, huh?
All right, this might be the last attack before the hydration break.
As we enter the fourth quarter. By the way, big up to all the Knicks fans. Congrats to New York City on winning the NBA title. What last time? What 53 years?
Sorry, 59.
Or something like
Yeah, and here's the hydration break.
And big up to Alicia Keys. There's only one Alicia Keys.
Yep.
Who performed at the parade or the celebration event today. Yo, big up Alicia Keys. One and only. Hydration break. Thoughts? What each team needs to do to kind of secure, or in case of Mexico, secure this victory, or South Korea to get back in this thing?
Well, you know, I can answer this two ways. The one way could be, if I was coaching South Korea, I would change either the formation, the approach, or something. Clearly, they're not changing their approach, and they're not changing the formation or anything. So it is going to be, can they execute their plan? And one part of their plan that I've seen was win the ball in the midfield and try to turn it to transition quickly going forward. Mexico has been bypassing the midfield the second half. So the thing that I observed earlier in the game, when South Korea was bossing the midfield around, Mexico seemed to have planned to close out the midfield, stack it up with players, and send the ball wide as quickly as possible. And that is now playing South Korea out the game. So uh, they're not trying to change the way they play. They just have to become more they have to become more deliberate in the final third. And I think that's the plan I would go forward with for South Korea. Become more intentional in the final third.
So, from a South Korea perspective, I mean, this is not uncharted territory for them at this World Cup.
Right.
Of course, it's against a host now, which makes it a bit unique, playing against
Right.
a home team. But it's strange to see how South Korea comes back into this game without Son. I mean, and because as the Mexican defense, I think, is probably maybe not as stressed as they would be with Son on the field. I mean,
Right.
if I'm playing in that Mexican backline, I'm saying to the group, all right, let's just keep abreast of everything, keep our heads locked in. But Son is off now. We know that we can probably treat these other players not to the same level of concern as we would Son.
Right. That's
So,
fair enough.
technically, Coach Myung Boy is probably making the Mexican defenders' job a little bit easier here.
Right. But they see now these teams thinking smartly now and making genius moves. Look at both teams making substitutions coming out of the hydration break.
Hydration break, yeah.
So now the game now is changing. This is where the game changes, where we're now going to have a different game expectedly in the next quarter versus what we saw in the first three quarters. So if I'm the Mexican coach, I'm looking at them and say, yo, we're starting over with a 1-0 lead. Let's change our approach. Let's do this. If we're going to park the bus, if we're going to become more deliberate in possession, whatever we're going to do. And South Korea now is going to have to approach it differently, chasing the game. So now you get a chance to change the mindset as them come with a long throw to start. Would that be ironic?
That is akin to Coyotes' long throw from Brentford.
Right. And also what Checha did to them in the first game. Remember, that's how Churchill scored their
Yeah,
goal
yeah,
too.
yeah. And then maybe, South Korean is saying that we can win different ways. They're not married to no one ball. How you mean, coach?
Yeah, so instead of respecting the talent you have, you're respecting your formation and your ideals.
Let me ask my South Korean friend here, why do you agree to take off Son? Does he agree with the sub? He's been highly critical of the coach.
Well, line up for here some Korean bad word now.
You know. But it's typical fans, it's just like a lot of us are not satisfied with our coach, whichever our coach is.
But
You know,
not everybody's on the same speed, So
it's not everybody. It's hard to find a consensus among fans that they're satisfied with a coach.
yeah.
It's a very difficult job, and even if the coach is winning football games, I'm sure Pep Guardiola had a fair bit of criticism this year at Man City, even though he has won a lot.
Yeah.
You know, Didier Deschamps, has his fear get a bit of stick over in France. He has won a World Cup both as a player and as a coach. So, yeah. Javier Aguirre telling people to get up. All right, so back to this Mexican team, because this is something that is very. I think Mexico is definitely not as powerful. I take salad. A referee says, "Play on, get up." Jesus Gallardo pick up and dropped a salad and threw himself to the ground looking for a foul. Ref said, "Get up."
Now, if Son was still on the field, him not losing the ball right here, so
Well, if Son was still on the field, I would hope he'll be on the left wing.
well, that too.
Prime Minister did say a 1-0 ball game, so maybe this is kind of, maybe Prime Minister need to put a money on the table, Bridget.
Yeah.
Looks like it might be a 1-0 ball game. So back to Mexico. All right, so the Mexican fans, and I think similar to Brazilian fans, the fans of Brazil, they have these lofty expectations, and rightfully
Mexico?
so. When your team enter a tournament, you expect your team to forward and yeah, ball. Raúl Jiménez back. Raúl, and a very good save by Mr. Kim Sing-yong in goal. Very good save there.
Yeah. It's a world-class save, because that was a world-class ball.
And it didn't make up for him blundering the ball earlier, but that's what it's supposed to do as a goalkeeper. Very good save. Ball from Julian Quinones. Very good save by Kim Sing-yong in goal.
Yeah, but Raúl first touch let him down. I think the first touch took him away from. Yeah, because if he had got a better first touch, goalkeeper have no chance.
Yeah. All right, so back to the point I was trying to make regarding Mexico men's national team and Mexican fans. Is it fair to tell Mexican fans like, yo, the glory day is gone? The days of Mexican national team, men's national team dominating teams.
Yeah.
A ball across the box and come on! A missed opportunity from South Korea. And I'm sure Junior, and he's on the offside.
Yeah, offside.
I sure Junior would say if Son was on the field, he would have scored.
He would have scored, but that's close. You're supposed to replay, it's a close.
Yeah, I'm watching a replay.
Yeah, but Son will not score that. Son not missing that.
So, Mexico. The day is over, Junior. The big bad days of Mexican football, high flying, as you mentioned earlier, dominating teams.
But dominating which teams though? We're talking about CONCACAF or we're talking about the world?
CONCACAF and all right. So I need to pull the stat. I don't know how many times South Korea played Mexico,
I know.
but I would think that back in the day when South Mexico was high flying, they play South Korea. Them not worry about them. Not bust a sweat about South Korea, brethren.
Yeah, but South Korea didn't turn into what they are now until they hosted a World Cup. It was after hosting the World Cup they started taking football a little bit more seriously. So it don't really.
That's not a fair one. All right.
Huh?
That's not a fair assessment with the South Korea statement.
Yeah, no.
All right,
Because
let me
remember,
take it a step further. From USA start beat Mexico 2-0. Mexico drop off a shape.
yes, I
They
from
even have some
MLS.
sort of meme now
People
going around. Don't
clock!
say zero. Take pile, boy. Whoa!
That deserve a
Hey.
goal.
Hey, and the brother who pile the money now. You know what? Let me not say it. Let me leave it alone.
That deserve a goal, youth.
You mentioned Charlene Temple earlier. I'm going to leave it at that.
Yes, I brother.
Throw back your ball to him on them. Kang Ying with a shot should have done better from outside there, so. Or Lee Kang Ying.
It's a rapid pile. That's
Yeah, man, it's a rotted pile.
it had a big lot of field road a bag of fun.
What Zane? What is? Eh? Oh, Zane says that's how he piles me. You imagine this, Junior?
That's a show of age.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can't remember Zane piling me. Maybe he did, but I don't remember. No, can't pile me. I joke. I'm going to kick him down. Come on.
Yeah.
You know, here in South Korea, trying to get an equalizer. They keep giving away the ball, though.
Yeah. South Korea can look to South Africa now and just
Wait,
win
South
that
Korea
game.
has what? No shots on target?
No, Mexico goalkeeper has made a save already.
Wait, when? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, maybe I was away. BM says when you see BM says when you see the Reggae Boys go to the Aztec and get a draw, then you know Mexico fell off. Yeah, I think that's another point. Mexico. Yo, we want the big bad Mexico back.
Yeah. Them take off Jiménez now.
Yeah, Raúl Jiménez.
Interesting.
So what is this? Is the coach saying we just keep what we have?
Yeah, clearly.
81st minute of play.
Because I would keep Jimenez on knowing that if I win this game, it's smooth sailing. You're already gone to the second round.
Well,
Mission accomplished.
Quinones can still give you something. I mean,
yeah, but will he get the opportunity? Come out for the field.
Now him
South Korea coach
pile brother earlier.
Yeah, but the striker running out of way. He should be running into space.
Number 11 just on a jog around. My baller that I've called for. He's just jogging around the field. He piled one man and just a jog around the field.
Yeah.
Huang Hee Chang of Wolves. Remember, BCN Sports will continue watch along of FIFA World Cup action tomorrow. Junior might do USA versus Australia.
Yeah. I'm doing it.
You know, I might jump on for a bit if I'm about. But definitely Brazil versus Haiti.
Yep.
Definitely. Watch along at 8:15. I think that one kicks off at 8:30. Yeah, ball game I draw. I think I've seen enough. Draw game.
They think Korea going to find a goal.
South Korea will find a goal.
Yeah.
And
Won't surprise
this is
them.
back to the Mexico fell off. And if this game in that draw, you think they got booed at half? Wait, if this game ends in a draw, then the Mexican fans is gonna give them a piece of their mind. Be
Yeah.
honest with it.
Somebody turned the wrong way.
Smash the like button, people. Subscribe to the channel. I'm throwing in here to Mexico players down. Yeah, get up, man. Come on, Sanchez, get up. Box cover. It's not a deliberate elbow. Where am I supposed to put him hand? We have another sub coming in for Mexico. I just said Jiménez can't find a goal. Herta is on.
Yeah. Mexico definitely saying we're not giving up anything in the next 11 minutes.
Yo, this Mexican jersey is nice. It's a nice jersey.
Kind of remind me of Ajax. What's that, a full throw?
Yeah. Reggae boys can get a jersey like this.
Yeah. There goes the 6-second rule. Mexico had a throw in, take too long, and Korea got the ball.
Yeah. The 5-second rule. Yep.
Yeah.
Haven't seen any give with the goal kick yet, right?
No.
Where the goalkeeper is given 5 seconds to restart play on a goal kick, or the team gets a corner. The opponent gets a corner. All right. So,
I have not seen that yet. Good save, youth.
yeah.
Good save.
Very good save. Strong hand. Strong hand indeed. South Korea's trying to get an equalizer.
Yeah, all the brother come out with the ball a while ago.
Yeah.
What a turn. Good turn, you. Take me, boy.
Very good play. Very good play. That move get rid of 3 players.
Yep. They ain't going to chop in this with it afterwards.
Yeah, and end up giving it back. Four minutes to go in regulation plus added time. Still yet to get a clear-cut shot on goal, South Korea. Still, Mexico leads 1-0. Goal by Luis Romo. So a victory here will book the Mexican passage to the next round, to the round of 32.
Yep. And basically, they win the group. What a cross! And it's
Oh, they're not score yet. Oh, the ball not going to goal. And then number 9 is looking to the heavens and asking how. And
hold on,
goalkeeper Rangel is down.
that never scored?
He's absolutely madness. Son Heung-min with his hands on his head as Cho Gyung-song. A good save.
Yo, we always see some good. We see some good saves.
Good double save.
2 good saves.
Good. Yeah, good save. First, and then the second with the leg.
I remember, the captain saved one off the line too, you know.
Yeah. And number 18, you just around there makeups and goalkeeper Raúl Rangel is down, getting a bit of treatment. Very good save, putting his body on the line there to keep this 1-0. And I would give him some smelling salt or something else.
Why you think you get some yo?
Hey. Maradona played with it. And I'm seeing the replay of the save by the South Korean goalkeeper. That was a good save.
That was a great save.
Yeah, man.
This game have had it all.
Yeah.
Good football, good turns, good saves, bold-headed mistakes. This game gave us everything.
So South Korea is going to keep pushing for an equalizer here. Surely, come on.
Well, how much more chances you want him get? You can't get nothing better than what him just get a while ago.
Brother, yeah, just the one who just he need to go back and the coach just wild up the goalkeeper.
You know what? Send him go to North Korea.
The coach say, "Yo, brother, kick your ball out, so."
But send this brother go to North Korea.
Those are the views of Junior, not BCN Sports.
With him flight, we take him flight. It's so weird. Why the airport looks so different? No matter worry about it. Go out, man.
Throw into to South Korea. And Javier Aguirre is in the players' way. All right, you know what? This is something where I want your opinion on. Yeah. Yo, some of the players from where the ball go, good beating Edson Alvarez. The players, and no, that's not a foul, ref.
He don't get a foul. Like him get throw it.
He threw himself to the place where the ball go out for the throw. A lot of teams, a lot of players are taking liberty. The man might take out 10 yards running up the field, run down the line to throw the ball back in.
Like that one where you just see, look at the ball went out.
Yo, what is this?
Yeah. Which to be fair, but it don't really matter.
You're supposed to take the throw from where the ball go out, Bridget.
Yeah, but there's not that much of an advantage if you go down 5 yards.
Next thing you know, you're going to run down all the way and turn it. Yo, look on this one here.
I think there's some leniency there because I don't know.
6 minutes of added time. You know what, Junior? I think I might put some stuff on the grill tomorrow too.
Yeah, but rain's supposed to fall.
Well, yeah.
And over throw by color who see them in a little pot after take out the cabbage.
Yeah, my South Korean connect said they should have kept Son on. What a disappointment,
Yeah.
though. He's like, yo.
But they're all right. Just beat South Africa as expected, and you got through.
Yeah, time for we kind of shake off some of these soft soap teams. There's some the teams that are on vacation. Time for send them home.
Yeah.
Shut Kaheda, come on! Is that Lee? Lee?
Leah Lean.
What? Oh, that hurt though. The
Yeah,
drop.
right on him tailboard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Lee. But score the goal, Lee.
Yeah. You already going to hurt yourself anyway. The might as well score it. Yo, the ref said a business about the man for the ground. Just play hard. Can South Korea get another chance? Watch it.
Turn youth. Yeah,
Turn what?
good stamp there from Edson Alvarez.
Yeah.
6 minutes of added time.
This could have been a draw game, should have been a draw game, but Korea had their chance and never take it.
Yeah.
While Mexico took their chance.
And the subs. I mean, you can't take our son.
Yeah. No, you can't take him off. You just have to make sure say whoever come on, do something.
Yeah. Good youth! Oh, yeah, another one. Well, good block by the defender. Was that Edson Alvarez again?
Yeah.
Corner kick. Wait.
That looked like a handball, you know.
Not a handball. Vasquez. Corner kick to South Korea.
This youth want to take the corner kick. A long time I play football, you know.
Yeah. And the man of my chosen thing on the field. Leave it to certain folks. Yeah.
They'll be dumb.
And this is Lee Kang. South Korea just can't get on the end product there.
A lot of mercy. Man, about take 3 minutes to throw in a ball and go foul, don't you?
Yeah.
Never go back to the keeper for.
Go it off Lee Kang Ying. PSG player, I expected a little bit more from him in the South Korean outfit, you know.
Yeah.
And again, when you're not a regular starter at PSG, this is part of the problem too.
This is the reason why.
Yeah.
We are seeing the reason why he's not a regular starter. So then to the final minute. South Korea had their chances. They have nobody to blame but themselves. Blow it off, ref.
Yo, Mexico just look in disarray at the back. Alvarado look at Alvarado all the way back defending. Yo, this is what Mexico has become.
Yeah. Oh.
Long throw coming in, Junior.
Your Brentford call all over again. Let me see if it works.
BM says, good point, Benton. Some teams are at the World Cup for vacation and to show off their jerseys. Yep. Jersey seals up. Rangel with a strong punch there. Oh, brick! Can he find the pass? Oh, the dribble. All right, ref. Blew it off.
Blow it off, ref.
Yeah, man called corner kick the Rastafari. Blow it off, referee.
Did not.
Yeah, all over, family. 1-0. Well done to good victory for Mexico. They've booked their place into the next round of the 2026 FIFA World Cup.
Yep.
South Korea, as I said, good luck to South Africa when they play South Korea.
Yeah, just from a South Korea perspective, let's win the next game by you. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, win the next game, man. All right. Final thoughts before we go, Maria. Big up to those on the live, by the way. Have a wonderful evening, family. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. What's that money? I've come check him, girl. Yo, brother. Go ahead, Junior.
Yeah, but I find out a very good football game, two evenly matched teams. It took a lapse in concentration to prove to be the difference. But Korea had their chances, and they can go in tonight saying, boy, what coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? And big up to Mexico. Mexico took their chance, rode a little bit of their luck and desire, and so we just not gonna lose. So big them up.
Yeah, man. Watch along again tomorrow. Brazil versus Haiti and possible USA versus Australia.
Yeah.
All right, see that. Look at more family time for go we are. Bless up in yourself. Big up
And later.
cameraman again at work.
Yep.
Look